Hey everyone, it is about 4:10 on Monday, May 15th. I thought I'd make another little video talking about food again. I tried a few more things, a few more snacks since my last video. Some good, some not that great, I guess. Let's see. I know some people commented or messaged me and was asking about if I could find this or that to try. I haven't been able to try anything that anyone has suggested yet. I haven't really had a chance to go to the store because we've been really busy. I just got back from Kyoto. I was there for a few days. We took a trip to Nara and we pet the deer and hung out with them. So it was been really busy, and tomorrow I take off for Tokyo for 3 days, so I'm not probably going to get a chance to go to the store and try some things. Maybe when I'm there I can try and find something, but maybe, let's see, I can start with some things that I talked about in my last video. I tried this tomato soup that I showed last time. It was really weird because you get this packet, and it's like a ramen packet, and it's oh, you only need 150 milliliters of water, and I mean, I don't know the equivalent, but it was not a lot of water, and I'm this cannot make much. So I boiled it, and you mix it in, and somehow it just turns to tomato soup, and it tasted good. It's different than regular tomato soup than Campbell's, but it was still tomato soup, and surprisingly enough, it was enough for me. They apparently know their servings, so that was pretty good. This ramen that I talked about last time, this cup noodle, the nice one, I've been kind of eating it for the last couple minutes. If you're like me and with cup ramen you dump out the little vegetables on top, then you don't want to buy this brand if you ever see it, because it's a block of noodles and a ton of seasoning at the bottom, but then all the vegetables are mixed in, so you can't dump it out. And there's also these weird things in there. I think you can see. I think this is egg. I've seen egg in ramen in a ramen shop, but not in instant ramen. I was just kind of avoiding those. It tastes pretty good. The noodles taste fine. I mean, they're plain noodles. The broth is good, but I don't know if I totally love it. But again, I didn't know what flavor it was when I picked it out, so whatever, I guess. I bought these. I got really excited because I love Cool Ranch Doritos, and I was really excited, and I opened them just a little bit ago, and I took one bite, and they are not the same. They are not the same as back home. They aren't awful, but they're not awful. They're not bad. They're just not. They're not the same, and they taste really. I mean, they're supposed to be Cool Ranch, right? But they taste really ranchy. So if you like ranch, then you would like them. But if you're looking for regular Cool Ranch Doritos, no, it's not them. These Pretz, these ones are really good. These green ones, these ones are good too. They have some kind of seasoning on them. I really don't. It's such a bland, not bland seasoning, but it's not strong, but I really don't know what it is. But I really like these yellow ones. If you've ever had Pocky and what the cookie part of the stick tastes like, it's basically that. It's just the plain cookie, and it has nothing on it. So I really, really liked these. What else? I have found a new love for butter cookies. I keep finding these at all the convenience stores, and which, for the record, there's 7-Elevens everywhere here, and the 7-Elevens here are not the same as the 7-Elevens back home. They're much higher quality, and they have a lot more food, and they even have hot food, and it's normally when I would go to a gas station, I'm oh god, gas station food, I'm not eating that. But here, I probably would. Everyone else has been eating the hot dogs and corn dogs and said they're really good and stuff, but for whatever reason, it's just a lot higher quality. And I feel even though the US is great, a lot of things are like that here. Everything seems to be really clean, nothing is ever dirty, and everything is really high quality, so you don't really have to worry about that a lot, which is really nice. But yeah, I really like those. And then we have these in the US. I've seen them before. I've had them. They're these chocolate bars, and they're called like, I think they're called like Black Thunder or something. Actually, my old assistant manager showed me them. Chocolate, and they kind of have like eating these. I like it so much, but this one is basically not be able to find these because I am obsessed with them. The only other thing, I've tried some chocolate. Chocolate's pretty much the same. It tastes a little different. And I think everything here is kind of like that. You know, McDonald's tastes the same, but it doesn't taste the same. It's just slightly different. I tried the teriyaki burger. Pretty much tasted like a breakfast sausage with teriyaki sauce on it. And it has like lettuce and mayo on it. And I mean, I didn't want the mayo, but it was pretty good. I would order it again, but I would just, it wouldn't, I guess, be my first choice. And like orange juice here, I mean, orange juice is orange juice, but somehow it tastes a little different, even if it's Tropicana. It's really weird. And the other thing is, like, I have eaten more Italian food since I have been here than I have eaten Japanese food. I've only had Japanese food. I mean, I've had ramen twice at ramen shops, and I've eaten at one other Japanese restaurant, but I've eaten pizza, and I've eaten a ton of pasta. Like, for whatever reason, they love Italian food here. There's Italian restaurants everywhere, and their spaghetti is actually good. Again, it's different. It's not, you know, and I'm Italian, but I'm not a pasta snob by any means, or a sauce snob, but it tastes like normal marinara or meat sauce, but it also doesn't at the same time. They obviously make it different, but it's still good. It still tastes good, and I've been eating a lot of that. I guess I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not really. Some of the ramen's not what you expect. I had ramen last night, and it was more like really thin noodles, not traditional ramen noodles, but it was still good. There's been a lot of like food stands and food stalls that we've walked by, a lot of seafood, but I don't know, I don't eat the seafood, and some of the food stands, like, they look good, but I'm sure it's fine, but I'm just not right now. We'll see when I go to Tokyo, though. Other than that, that's all I really have, at least snack-wise here. I guess, you know, if for anyone who watches this, or just sees the video and has any questions about anything, you know, that they want to know about Japan that I might be able to answer, anything I've experienced, just comment below or message me or something, and I can always make a little video answering a bunch of questions. So, okay, I guess that's it. Peace out.